All right, guys, we are recording now, so we're going to go ahead and get started. I want to thank you guys for joining us at the very end. If we have time, we will time. Our goal is to really make sure you guys walk away from here with a clear understanding of exactly what it takes to make an income online. So today we're going to talk about if you have no time, no problem, because we're going to show you how to build a thriving business just 2 hours a day. We're going to show you today how you can literally master a 2 hour income earning activity day. You're going to learn all about that today. But I do have to share this with you. I would recommend screenshotting this. We cannot give you any guarantees, okay, whatsoever. We can't say you're going to make any certain type of money. Just want you guys to know that. But you are going to hear some testimonials today of their experience that they've had by following these 5 steps you're going to learn today, okay? So you are here if you are ready to learn how you can generate an income online. And you want to learn how you can master that income earning activities in 2 hours a day. So I want you to imagine this. Imagine if you followed a 5-step blueprint and you learned the skills to have an online business and started making passive income 100% around your busy life. How would that feel? So look at this. I love this, you guys. She made 3,000 in her first 6 days. She launched her business on August 14th. She goes, I was even making money while I was at the hospital with my hubby while he was having surgery. You guys, 3,000 in 6 days. What a blessing, right? That's passive income though. Look at this. 2 $900 sales came in. She goes, I love this week already. She literally just posted that 30 minutes ago inside the community. Vince has had yesterday at a $2,700 day, you guys. He's using YouTube to grow his business. So a little bit about myself. I'm a mom of 6 kids. Just a minute, let me stop that. Okay. I'm a mom of 6 kids. I have 5 grandchildren, and time has been the most important thing to me. I didn't want to have kids and never spend time with them, but I was failing miserably at not having enough time and enough income to make memories. And in September of 2022, I discovered this 5-step blueprint, and I literally followed it, went from stressed and overwhelmed to making 6 figures in 6 months. So I would grab a pen and paper, take some notes today, because I'm literally going to cover those 5 steps with you today. Now we get to travel and do things, you guys, I've only dreamed of before. And that's what I want for you. What is that life that you are just in desire wants to have? Because you have that ability in today's digital world. Here's passive income, waking up to $900. That's what passive income looks like. So let me explain what passive income is. Passive income is an income that requires little to no labor to produce and to maintain. So let's dive right into the 5-step blueprint to passive income online. So step 1, you promote a product or program that is in high demand, which means, you guys, whatever you decide to sell, it has to be something that is trending, something that people want, something that people need, and something that actually helps people. The world is going digital. So this is why I'm going to recommend a digital program to promote, because the digital goods economy, you guys, is already a $950 billion market. So let me kind of give you a few backstories of the e-learning industry. In 2019, the e-learning industry did $950 million. By 2023, it went up to $1 billion a day. It averages 1.2 billion a day in 2027 and is projected to hit 3 billion a day by 2027. Do you realize how much money is to be made in this industry? Why not you? It's where the world is going. Why not you? So I just makes sense to me. Now let's talk about why promote a digital program. I'm going to just put some things on the screen to really help you. If somebody would have showed me this years ago, I would have made so much more money and had so much more time with my children. And here's what I mean, because when you promote something digital, you, my friend, make 100% profit because there's not the overhead. There's no cost involved for labor and materials. So for example, if you promote an affiliate product or a network marketing product, It's because you can only make a small percent because you have a whole company and a lot of people that you have to give money to, right? So my number one selling product is $900. Let's say you're an affiliate marketer or network marketer and your number one selling product is also $900. That means you're going to put $225 in your pocket. I would love for you guys to put in the chat, what makes more sense to you? Getting one customer and making $900 or one customer and making $225? What makes more sense to you? Yes, 100% profit. Absolutely. Again, I wish somebody would have shared this with me years ago. Now, here's what a lot of people do. But Michelle, I really like this lip gloss and I think I can sell this lip gloss to my friends. Well, you probably could, but do you want to make $9? Do you want to get one customer and make $9? See, that's the difference, right? Because if you're making 25% off of something, you would need 4 customers to make the exact same amount as I do with one customer. If you're selling a lip gloss, you realize you would need 100 customers to make $900. I love sharing this screen with you because this is one of the reasons why so many people can't wrap their head around when they see people in my community having $10,000 months. Because you're thinking small, you're thinking $9 profit, you're thinking $225 profit, right? But when you can make 100%, my friend, all that money goes into your bank account. Yes, less work for more benefits. Absolutely. That is perfect. So next, you're paid directly into your bank account. Okay, so you don't got to wait for no company to pay you. And then next, you get to learn and earn at the exact same time. And you get to sell something that helps other people, that can truly impact other people's lives. Okay, so what's next? This is where we're going to start talking about this 2-hour workday, because here you're going to stop trading time for money by automating your business. Now, don't let that freak you out, right? Because if you think, Michelle, but I'm not tech savvy, that's okay. Neither was I, right? I was able to get a done for us system, and here it is. It was pre-built and ready to go. All I had to do is connect it to my domain to brand me, right? This is your automated sales process. This is literally all that we market, is these 3 pages right here. All of these pages take people right back to your website so people can buy directly from you. So what's next after you automate your business? Well, you got to get your business discovered. So here's where it gets really good, because I tried to build an income in network marketing. And the only way I made money is if I would DM people. The only way I made money is if I friend requested people and slide into their comments and bothered friends and family. And so that was exhausting because I was not making money unless I did those activities. What I discovered with this blueprint that I'm sharing with you, these 5 steps, I could attract customers to me. So that means you never have to bother friends and family to buy from you. You literally can use social media to attract customers to you. And we also use what's called free ads method. You guys, I used to spend, and I'm going to start breaking down the 2-hour workday with you because I really want to help you understand how you get your life and your time back when you do this. I could spend 30 minutes a day copying, pasting free ads to high traffic websites for free. Copy, paste, post. It was awesome. It's an introvert's dream come true. And not only did it build my email list, it built my income. So I'd spend 30 minutes a day doing that. Then I use social media. You guys know we can't go anywhere in today's world without people being on social media. And it's people of all ages. It's not just a certain age anymore. Everyone is hanging out on social media. Matter of fact, over 5 billion people are. So I would use social media to attract people back to my automated sales process. Okay. So what's step 4? Well, you got to relate in your content. Now, exciting part is there's 5 billion people on social media, but how do you stand out, right? And that's what you learn in step 4 is how to stop the scroll. So that's by knowing who your perfect customer is, by using stop the scroll hooks, by doing a CTA, it's a call to action to invite customers back to your automated sales process, which I call our freedom machine. Okay. Now, I want to kind of recap before I go into the next step. So step one, you're going to promote a product, service, or program and make 100% profit. Step two, you're going to automate your business so it's working for you 24/7. And step three, you're going to get your business discovered so you don't have to go find customers. This gives you a rejection-free business. And this gives you the automations working for you 24/7. So you're not only limited to make money when you're working your business. Step four, we're going to show you how to stand out with your content. So what's next? A new customer, because the automations are doing the work for you. So let's break down how to make 900 daily with the 5-step blueprint. Again, it takes one customer a day to make daily pay. There's 5 billion people on social media. All you need is one a day. So here, I'm going to ask a question in the comments. How many of you in the last, hey guys, let's don't put any links in the comments, okay? Thank you. So I'm going to ask you guys a question. How many of you in the last 60 days have bought something online? Put a yes or no in the comments. Put a yes or no if you bought anything. Look at all the yeses, okay? Why am I sharing that with you? People are buying online. They're ready to buy from you. They just haven't discovered you yet. That's what's exciting. It would be a little scary if we're talking about how to build a business online and nobody's bought online. But look at all the people that have bought online in the last 60 days. Like, I think only 2 said no, right? Everybody else said yes. And I love that. I just bought some stuff on Amazon yesterday. So let's keep on going here because this is what happens. This is your automated sales process. So on average inside my community, you guys, when 20 people put their email in, it's on average a customer. So that doesn't mean everybody puts 20 in and gets a customer. No, that's on average. Just like when you get a car, it says it averages 36 miles to a gallon, right? You have an idea of what you can count on. And so that is this. So imagine if you learned how to attract people to your automated business. What if you got 20 people a week? One customer a week is 900 a week. What can you do right now, working a few hours a day, making 900 a week? That's awesome. Of course, we want to work up to daily pay. And I love that. So you might be thinking right now, well, how do I get 20 people a day to subscribe? Because you know nothing about promoting products or programs. You don't have a sales funnel. You're not tech savvy. You don't know anything about social media or stop to scroll content. So how do you attract people back to your automated sales process? Because I want to introduce you to the Legacy Builder program that will teach you exactly how to do that. So before I introduce you to that, I want to stop my screen real quick here because I want to have Lizelle come on and share with you guys. She is from South Africa and she was doing other things and discovered this process. Lizelle, you should be able to unmute, my friend. And I just want her to share with you what happened to her when she was introduced to the Legacy Builder program and started using it. Are you with me, my friend?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Hey.
Awesome. I'm seeing there's so many South Africans in the house. How's it going? For those of you who don't know me, my name is Lizelle, and I discovered this while I was having my own beauty business. Actually, during COVID, everything went bad. Everything went sour in my finances, and I just realized in COVID I had to do something different. I also wanted to be at home. I realized life is so freaking short, and I was missing out with time with my children. So I decided during COVID I was going to leave my corporate job, which I did. I went online and I did some courses and I opened up a little beauty salon because I did what I know how. And I started with the beauty salon, but I was working full time, coming home at night, being exhausted, peopled out. If you know what it feels like being peopled out, let me know in the comments. Put a yes if you know what I mean. You don't have any energy left for your family at night because you've been working the whole day. Now, here's the thing. What I was doing wasn't bringing in enough money. So I started Googling online, looking for a way to make an income. Time was my biggest issue because I was already working full time. So I didn't have a lot of time to go do another job or put a lot of effort in, and money I did not have. So when I discovered this 2-hour work process, for me, it was an answer to prayer. It was like, oh my goodness, there's finally something, number one, that I can do in 2 hours a day, and number two, that I get paid in dollars for, and I get 100% profit, which meant that the money goes into my bank account. It doesn't go to anyone else, because I was so used to working hard and then a lot of expenses at the end of the month, or a lot of things would take my money, right? But now I get 100% into my bank account. So I started with this journey thinking I was going to still work full time and do this part time. And guys, only amount I wanted to make, I was thinking small. I just wanted to make 20,000 South African rand a month. That is about $1,200. That was my goal. Yes, I heard everyone was making a lot of money, but to me, it sounded too good to be true because I didn't understand the online digital space. I had to Google what digital marketing was. So here's what happened. I would put in my 2 hours at night. What was nice for me was the step-by-step process. I love it. Give me a recipe. I'll follow it. If I don't do it right, I know something's wrong with the recipe. And that's what I told myself. I'll follow this process to the T. If this doesn't work, it means there's something wrong with the process. Within 5 weeks, I left my full-time beauty business salon, and since then been a stay-at-home mom, work a 2-hour workday. I have made $1 million in 6 months. I'm so far over 1.5 million in 7 months in South African rand, guys. That is amazing. We just bought our brand new house on the water. A dream come true because I'm a mother of 3 kids. We're a big family. We're a family of 5. And we couldn't afford during COVID to purchase a house. We had to buy a house that was unfinished. And I don't know if you guys ever been disappointed in life. Put a yes if you've been disappointed. I went through a 3-year depression because of finances just sucking the freaking life out of me, man. So since I found this, I couldn't keep quiet. I want every single person to know that you can work smarter. There's a reason you want a better life, because you are made for more. So I just want to encourage you tonight. Just 7 months ago, I was sitting on the other side of this screen, hearing all of these people's amazing testimonies and the amazing stories, thinking to myself, can I do this? Can this also work for me? I had so many fears to fight against. Fear that I was going to lose my money. Fear that this is not going to work for me and it all is too good to be true. But I decided to make a choice because I was too scared to stay in the situation that I was in. So I would rather take the fear of trying something new. And I'm so glad I did. And if you are from South Africa, $900 sounds like a lot for the Legacy Builder. But you only spend it once and thereafter you earn in dollars, my friend. So, I mean, just do the math. I made $1 million in 6 months and I only invested once. You've got absolutely nothing to lose because not only are you going to learn the skills to make money online, you're going to learn to promote, you're going to learn to market, you're going to learn skills that you can apply anywhere in life. If you start with the Legacy Builder, maybe later on you want to create your own digital product, maybe you want to market your own other business. These are the skills that you're going to learn, and this is just amazing because it's live and interactive. You're not going to be left on your own. Such an honor to always share my story. It's such an honor. Thank you so much.
So share with them how many South African millionaires there are now.
We've got 8 South African millionaires. And guys, if you are not from South Africa, South Africa is considered a very poor country. People are struggling. People are skeptical. They've been disappointed. They are busy changing their generational wealth. It's so amazing to see them stand up, take control of their life, and changing their generational wealth completely. It's mind-blowing. It started with one person, Cecilia, who was our very first millionaire. And I just say, like, she's having babies all over the place because we are just popping up everywhere.
It's kind of one of those situations. If she can do it, I can do it. If she can do it, I can do it. And that's what I love for everybody listening to us right now, because there's nothing that I've done or you've done that they can't do.
Yeah, there's an interesting story if I can share this. I was on the 7th Millionaires live the other night, and one of the ladies that purchased from her, 2 of them actually, said they were all checking her out, thinking, because she's a black lady, thinking that she's oh, let's see if she's going to make it. She probably needs some special skills to be able to do this. And they saw her go, they saw her make 1 million. And that the one on that live said, this is why we're doing it now. And we actually regret that we didn't join sooner because we would also be there already. So it's just amazing.
Right? It's kind of one of those situations. It's like, but how much money are you losing by waiting?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you for sharing. I love your story, my friend. Ah, so good.
Thank
Okay,
you.
guys, we're going to keep on going here because I want to introduce you to the Legacy Builder. I just wanted you to hear her story real quick, okay? So in the Legacy Builder, you guys, there is 4 different programs that you can pick from. So you get to get the one that's best for your goals and dreams, and we're going to break them all down for you, okay? But inside, this is the Legacy Builders program. Inside of that, you literally get step by step. 1, how to launch a business, how to go to launch to profit in 7 days. You get a 30-day growth strategy plan. You get the ultimate discovery system. We're going to show you how to build that brand, including a faceless brand. You're going to learn how to copy and paste the free ads. You're going to learn how to use social media the right way to attract customers to you. See, here is that Your Invisible Empire training. It actually comes with a 72-page PDF and a training I did, including a Q&A. So you can hear the questions people ask, and it's going to help you really understand the power of building an invisible empire. You get to be part of our amazing community. You guys have over 35,000 people inside our community, and it's growing at such a rapid rate. So here's my question for you. Do you think you're going to learn more from being in your existing environment that got you where you are? Or do you think you're going to learn more by hanging out in a community of over 35,000 like-minded people, where there's millionaires in South Africa in there? There's millionaires in the United States in there. There's 6-figure income earners in the US in there, and there's 5 figures. You are going to be trained and mentored by some of the most successful people in the digital marketing space. Do you think you're going to learn more in there or learn more in your environment? That's why we created this community for you. We are actually the #1 community inside of school. And that's not because we have the most people in it. It's because we have the most organic connection. It's based on that. It's based on the most connection that goes on inside of that, the most engagement. And we have the most. And that's what you get to be part of once you're inside the Legacy Builder program. So as the last 143 days, just the Legacy Builder program, not the passive daily pay blueprint, not the digital mastery or the Launchpad, just the Legacy Builder program has done $15.4 million in revenue. But here's the part, you guys, that just gives me goosebumps. That's 15 million that went into the community's pockets because they make 100% profit. So it's not a question if people are buying. The only question is, are they going to buy from you? Right? That's what's so awesome. So what I want to do real quick before we break down the 2-hour workday, I want to have Cecilia come on. We'll just keep it over in South Africa for a minute there. And I want her to come on and share her story with you, because when she discovered this, you guys, she was super busy as well. So Cecilia, I'll let you take it over, my friend.
Good evening, everybody. So I'm Cecilia Jacobs, and I'm all the way from South Africa as well, like Michelle said. And 15 months ago, I started out with this as a small town Messina mama. I don't know if anybody knows where Messina is. It's close to the Zim border. And I started out with this working 15 hours a day in my salon. I was extremely overworked. I was underpaying myself. I have never been as broke as I was at that moment, but I was desperately looking for a way out. I was tired of, missing out on lunch with my daughter, dinner with my daughter. And the day before I got started with this actually happened where I was booked with a bridal party and I had a nice bridezilla with me right there. And that morning I rushed to drop my daughter off at school. That afternoon I needed to rush again, and she was 5 minutes late, and I snapped at her. So what made that day so impactful is the fact that I'm also an angel mommy of 2 little boys that's up in heaven. And I promised myself with my daughter that I will make time to spend with her. She will have my time. And that specific day, I realized I was going down a rabbit hole very quickly. I was working all the time that I had. I was working it out and never getting time to spend with my child. And when she was teary, I knew that, you know, she had a bad day at school and I didn't have the time to spend with her. So the next morning, 5 a.m., as any mother's only time that they have available, I was consuming a little bit of TikTok. I was on TikTok. I was looking at, you know, funnies. I wanted to see some funny animals, funny babies, anything funny. I was just consuming to get to a happy place. And I came across Michelle O'Neill. And when I looked at that post and she was talking about the 2-hour workday and earning in dollars, my first question was, will this work in South Africa? And immediately at that moment, I decided, flip this. What if this works in South Africa? And I entered, with the automated system, I entered my email address and I immediately started getting information. I jumped onto one of these webinars and I learned about the 5 simple steps. And I realized, you know, at the age of 42, I'm not too old to do this. And also that those 2 hours, I can literally fit into the nooks and crannies of my day. Literally at 10 minutes here, 5 minutes there. That is how I built this. 6 weeks in, I woke up to my very first payment that I received. And I was immediately blown away thinking, this works. It was like literally dollars in my PayPal account. So I don't know if you've ever tried anything online, games, surveys, and all those type of things where you have put in the hours, but the dollars they promised never hit your PayPal, never hit your bank account. So when that money was in my PayPal, I was like, this works. Well, 2 hours later, I was doing a client's nails, and doing a set of nails would take about 2 hours, 20 minutes, depending on the art they want. And I was sitting doing that client's nails for 280 Rand, and another $300 sale came in. And because of automations, I didn't need to do anything. And at that moment, I realized I'm onto something. I'm literally onto something, because I just made, in South African money, I just made over 5,000 Rand. And I didn't need to do anything other than the 2-hour workflow that I was following. Listen, 4 weeks after that, I made my first 6 figures in South African rands. I made 145,000 Rand that month. Money I've never seen, having my own 2 brick and mortar businesses, working for a boss. I've never had clean profit like that in my bank account. 6 months later, I was a millionaire. 7 months, sorry. 7 months later, I was a millionaire. But within the first 5 months, I was out of debt. I replaced a pre car with a new car that I could buy cash, and I flipped my zip code to my dream destination. I've always wanted to live near the ocean. Now I get to see the ocean every single day. It's 15 months later. I only work 2 hours a day. I don't have the salon anymore. I get to spend my time with my daughter, with my family. I get to take beach walks. I get to live life on my terms, because I've learned the skills to stop trading my time for money and actually use automations and make 100% profit instead of working my butt off for somebody else's dream. So I'm not here to convince you. I just want you to know one thing tonight. Anything that I can do, you can do better. I bet you can do it better. But anybody can do this. Anybody. The internet does not judge.
Yeah,
Michelle, thank you so
good.
much.
I love that. The internet does not judge us. It's so amazing watching the success that you're having. I just appreciate you so much. And I love the fact that you showed people in South Africa what's possible, and now everybody's just following you, and it's just truly life-changing. So
I just love this for everybody across the world, but especially here where I know it's desperately, desperately needed. I just love this so much for them.
Yeah. Well, thank you for sharing, my friend.
Oh,
So you guys, real quick, I'm gonna bring it back to the States real quick, and I'm gonna have Jessica share before I break down the 2-hour workday with you guys. Jessica, are you with us?
Yes. I got to unmute myself. Can you hear me?
Perfect.
Yeah, good. I'm in the car. So we are in the car headed on our very first 10-day vacation that was not put on a credit card, and none of the expenses while we're there will be put on a credit card. So my entire life, like I got a credit card when I was 18. I've had credit card debt my entire life. And I say all that to say, I thought digital marketing was something out of my reach. I thought digital marketing, making money online, was for people that had a big following. or people that knew how to create websites or that were really smart in the tech stuff, people not like me. So when I started looking at digital marketing, it was very overwhelming to me. And I would get in those rabbit holes and I would not understand. And I bought 5 other things. If you've ever heard of shiny object syndrome, I had that for almost a year. And I just kept saying, if I put this in my link, if I put this in my link, I'll make money. And I didn't know what I was doing. I was just putting stuff in links. I was just trying to figure stuff out. I didn't have help. I didn't have a mentor. And I didn't understand what digital marketing was. And then I saw Michelle. And I've said it and I'll say it forever, but this is not a course to resell a course. Hey girl, buy my course. This is an electronic class that you can plug into at your time, on your convenience, on your schedule, and watch videos. We had 9 Zooms last week. I didn't watch all 9 of them. You know, you can watch it when you're ready, or if you're not, you don't have to. And I made $10,000 in 2 months. And it blew my mind. I know, right? So Michelle had a push back then in November. Let's make 10K by Christmas. So November the 1st, I committed to everything Michelle said. Like, I watched every video. I plugged into those daily videos. Like, I say it all the time, but who wouldn't want a video every day from a lady that's making $1 million? And you know, we've made this income with no monthly fee. If you come from the MLM world, I've sold MLM since I was 20. Pampered Chef, Mary Kay, Avon, 31 Modere. I've sold it. I had to buy product. I had to buy catalogs. I had to deliver product for $5, $10, $20. And I just made $100K in 6 months without a monthly fee. Yes, praise the Lord. Just watching Michelle and doing what she does and being myself. For the first time in my life, I don't feel like I'm selling anything. I don't feel that way. I will never feel that way. Because this has taught me how to make income online, regardless. Like, it's taught me how to find other ways, other streams, other avenues, how to be affiliates, how to do things without showing our face, how to make like market ads and do things that I would never have dreamed of. And I didn't even make the website. I didn't make the classes. Like, I'm not, Michelle is pouring into it. And something that's really hit me hard the past few months is we have a mentor that doesn't just tell us what to do every day, but she does it with us. She's making her money the same way we are and pouring into us and doing it alongside of us. And that's really like, I don't know if anybody else feels that way, but it's like, oh, she's doing this with us, not just telling us what to do. So I just want to encourage you that this is different than anything that's available to you. And it's not a course to resell a course. It's done for you. It's mentoring daily. It's tech support. Like, I didn't make our website. Michelle gave it to us. So we get to make money off it. I'm headed out to this vacation, making money while we're in the car. And we're going to be able to do this the whole time we're gone. This is paying for us to travel and to not work as much and do the things that we want to do and have a life. So I prayed for a long time for the Lord to bring something into my family's life that was real and where I could keep my testimony. And, you know, like Michelle says, I really thought the only way to make money on TikTok was to shake your bum because I didn't know. And you can really find yourself, be yourself. This has grown me so much since November, and be the person that, you know, that God wanted you to be, and still help other people change their life. Because I saw on the news, inflation is 2.9% higher from this same exact time last year, back to school time, 3% higher than a year ago. And the wages have not went up at all. People are struggling. And the power of social media is changing people's life. It's different. It's a different world than when we were 20. So it's way different. And I just plug in and get with the person that brought you here, because they have a vision, just like Michelle, because she is contagious.
Oh, thank you for sharing. And I love the fact that you can just get on here for 5 minutes and then go back and hang out with your family and make the most amazing memories and not have to put it on a credit card.
That's such a blessing. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much for sharing, my friend. Oh, you guys, I just love that. This is why I love what we do, because you just get your life and you get your time back. So let me break down the 2-hour workday for you, okay? And then I'm going to share with you how you guys can be part of our Legacy Builder program and part of our community. But you should have received an email from the person that invited you. If you guys go to the bottom of that email, scroll down to the PS, their website's in there. You can check out all 4 of the programs. And once you get started, please come back in here and put it in the comments. We want to welcome you. We want to be the first to welcome you. Okay, so let's break down how much time it takes. Okay, let's talk about that. So you will spend 30 minutes a day. This is exactly what I did to hit 6 figures. Okay, I copied and pasted free ads to high traffic websites for 30 minutes a day. Copy, paste, post for 30 minutes a day. I had my favorite music playing, and I just sat there in the morning and posted free ads. Okay, then create content. I chose TikTok as my platform. All platforms work. I created 3 pieces of content. I chose TikTok because it was short form videos, and that's the easy button for me. I just wanted short form videos. You guys, I have to share this with you, and this is why the power of this 2-hour workday works. Because when you post those 3 pieces of content, it don't go away. It's like your digital real estate that will be out there working for you 24/7. Like at your job, you work 8 hours. If you want to get paid 8 hours again, you got to work another 8 hours. When you post content, it's your digital real estate that will always be out there working for you 24/7. And then you spend 30 minutes learning, responding to comments and emails. You guys, these are your income earning activities. What you want to do your other 22 hours in your day is up to you, because your automated sales process is going to be out there working for you 24/7. You guys, I'm going to have Amy jump on here because Amy is the best example how you can be very, very busy and in the nooks and crannies of your day, get this in. She hit 6 figures in 9 months working. When she started this, she was working 2 jobs. So Amy, I'll let you take it away.
Absolutely. Welcome. And this is the first step to freedom if you choose it, honestly. My name's Amy, and I was just a single mom, divorced, raising 3 kids on my own, and struggling. So when one job wasn't enough, I got a second job. I found myself for 3 years straight working 18 hours a day. 3 years straight. I was losing my relationship with my children. I needed to find a way out. Honestly, like I was at my wit's end. I was disappointed in myself at where I was. I knew I wanted more, not only for me, but for my kids. And when I got pushed to the very brink, I had to change what I was doing. And then my daughter put me on TikTok. So I knew nothing about the online world. My daughter puts me on TikTok. I ran across Michelle. That's how I found this. But back to it. Here I am working 18 hours a day. And of course, I was worried that I didn't know anything about any of it. I'm online now. I'm starting an online business, but I'm still working 2 jobs, 18 hours a day. How in the hell am I going to do this? That's what I thought, right? But because it was broke down, because the system was handed to me already done, it was up and running the same day. See, I didn't have to worry about all of that. All I had to do was plug into the trainings. I joined the Zooms, live mentorship, so you can ask questions when you need it. I never felt lost as somebody that knew nothing, ever, right? My point to this is no matter how busy you are, no matter where you're at in your life or what knowledge you have, you can do this because you can fit it in throughout your day. I would take 30 minutes in the morning while I was getting ready for my first job. I would take my lunch break and use another 30 minutes there in between my jobs. When I had another break, when I got home, just 30 minutes here and there. And guys, within 10 weeks, I had not only learned enough, but I had started earning very quickly that I was able to quit both of those jobs, both of them in 10 weeks. I then, by 12 weeks, I became a stay-at-home mom for the first time ever in my life. In just 12 weeks, I had earned well over 25 grand at that point. I was blown away. I just could not believe that this was my new reality. But let me tell you something. I am now 15 months into this program. I have 10 streams of income. Okay. I have earned multiple six figures, and I didn't know nothing on day one. So don't let your limiting beliefs or excuses hold you back anymore. It's your time now. Quit giving your quality time away to others. Give it back to your family. Give it back to yourself. Build you up. Build your family up. Quit building somebody else's dreams. Build yours. Because I'm telling you right now, from somebody that never thought this would even work out, or I gave it 3 years to work, it can happen. And by God, if I can do it, anybody can do this. Anybody. So just have faith in yourself. Please have faith in you. Give yourself that chance. Don't let anybody hold you down anymore. Don't do it. Thank you.
So share with them what you just was able to do this summer.
Oh my gosh, you guys. I have, of course, this business is on automations. So I've been able to establish a very successful coaching business as well. I have my business running on automations, and I've been able to receive daily pay as I was taking time off for my daughter. I was able to pay for college. I was able to get her first apartment. She's going to law school. I'm making her dreams come true because of this. Because of this. All because of this. Otherwise, I'd still be working 18 hours a day and struggling. No savings. This is what dreams are made of. It gives you your time back, and that was the most important thing to me, because I didn't want to lose another day without my kids in it.
Yes.
Get your time back.
That's the most important part right there. I'm so proud of you. So proud of you. It makes me feel so good that you've just followed it. You're so coachable and you followed it. And now it's just completely changed your family's life. And
absolutely. And you just keep learning more and adding more and learn. This is longevity. This isn't just to make a couple $1,000 and just move on. No, this is to set you on a path to freedom, financial and time. Longevity, baby. This is going to go on for years and years and years.
Yes, building wealth. Yes. I love it. Well, I'm so proud of you. Oh, gosh, I love your story so much. You guys, that's why we do what we do, because you can build this 100% around your life and change your life. You get to design your life. You know how well that made Amy feel that she was able to pay cash for all that for her child and help? Yeah. Exactly. So, okay. So how do you guys get started? How do you start leaving that legacy for your family? How do you get rid of that generational struggle and create generational wealth? And I'm going to introduce you to the Legacy Builders program and invite you to be part of that and join our amazing community today. So when you join the Legacy Builder program, you guys are going to learn how to promote products and programs where you make 100% profit. You're going to learn how to automate your business. That's going to give you your freedom back. You're going to learn how to use our ultimate discovery system. You're going to learn how to relate and connect with your perfect customers so you can create content that people will actually pay attention to and engage with. You're going to learn step by step what you need to do daily to make daily pay. And you're going to learn the strategies to make $900 a day, which is $328,000 a year. Do you realize if you can learn those strategies in 3 years, you're a self-made millionaire? Is that not awesome? That's what I love. So when you get started today, you're going to get some additional bonuses as well. You're going to get a Canva crash course. You're actually going to get live with me in September. And I'm literally going to walk you through what I did to make my first million in 17 months. You're going to get access to the live training. I'm going to stay on and do a Q&A with you. And then you're going to get the PDF blueprint that's going to be taught live next month. You're also going to get our 30-day growth marketing strategy. This is what I followed to go from not even being on TikTok to building a 6-figure business on TikTok in 6 months. You're also going to get 200 digital product ideas. Maybe you're on here right now and you want to create your own product. We're going to give you some ideas and help you exactly do that inside of our Legacy Builder program. You're going to get the mindset, message, and marketing to your first million. You're going to get your invisible empire faceless marketing training as well. You get all of that and 4 income streams for only $900. And yes, if you guys go to the person invited you's website, scroll to the bottom, there possibly could be payment plans on there. You'll see when you get there, okay? But you guys realize the Launchpad sells for $100. The Passive Daily Pay Blueprint sells for $300. The Digital Mastery for $600 and the Legacy Builder for $900. That's $1,900 worth of products. What if you just sold one a day? Just one a day. That's $1,900 a day you could make. Now, if that's not in your budget, that's okay. You can launch your business with the Digital Mastery and still get 3 income streams, or you can launch your business with the Passive Daily Pay Blueprint and still get 2 income streams, or launch your business with a Launchpad and still get 1 income stream, right? Doing something is definitely better than doing nothing. Look at this, exactly 2 months and she just got her 4th sale. Look at that, 900 every what? So 1,800 a month she's made since she's launched her business. Sky is the limit, my friends, of what you can achieve. So real quick, Daryl, if you can just share I wanted to have a guy share real quick. Daryl, if you can just share for just a few minutes here before I have to get off and get on another webinar, I would absolutely love that because he just hit 200K, you guys, in 8 months. So Daryl, can you share?
Yes. Oh man, I'm hyped up. All right, guys. So if y'all don't know him, I'm Daryl Hannah. I'm not gonna be long. So before I got into this, and before I discovered digital marketing back here in January, I was a welder at a job for like 14 years. I was a 3-time employee of the year. I was a head welder, worked at that job 60, 70 hours a week, no life, almost got divorced. I mean, I can go on this just another story in itself. But one day I came in on a Tuesday. They called me to the office, my supervisor and my lead, hit my boss's boss, and basically they were going in another direction. So the department that I was in, they told me that they were eliminating the department. So you figure if you've been at a job for almost 15 years, you got seniority. But now, as you know, that's not the case, because anytime a job is getting ready to cut back, and if you're at the top of the food chain, you're going to be the first person to get cut, because that's just how it goes. So instead of them having to move me somewhere else, even though I had tons of seniority over everybody else, they had to let me go. So, 3 hours after being at work, I caught myself, crying in the car outside of the gates. And because of that, because of me only having 1 income stream and just giving a job everything and wasn't expecting this, I had to end up, I called myself homeless. I had to stay in a shelter for a little bit. I stayed in my car for a little bit. And during that time, I just told myself I couldn't see myself working for another job. And so I knew people were making money online. So I just blindly, I just came into the online space, just willing to learn whatever it took. And that was my why, because I got separated from my family and I wasn't spending any time with them. And that job wasn't allowing me to do that anyway. So I did a couple things, guys, just trying to find my way. And I remember one day on January the 13th, like it was yesterday, I seen someone make a post and said they made $600 from their phone working 2 hours a day. And I didn't even know I didn't know what the heck that was. So make a long story short, I just followed them, finally got some information. And so after I looked at it, I realized that what I was missing to build a successful business and be able to make more and work less was that I didn't have the skills to build the business. I didn't know how to market. I didn't know how to create content. I didn't have any of that stuff. And so I joined 2 days later on January the 15th. And my first 2 weeks, guys, I joined on the 15th till the end of the month. I had, I did the copy and paste free ads method, which is what we teach, part of the 2-hour workday. And my first 2 weeks, I made $5,000. And I realized that I was on to something because I had never made that working 80 hours a week, 12 hours a day for a whole month working as a welder. So make a long story short, guys, I hit my first 6 figures in 4 months. And I told myself I only wanted to make 100K by the end of December, but you don't understand the power of digital marketing in an industry that makes over $1 billion a day, and then the power of social media once you leverage the two with the blueprint that's basically just black and white as far as like just following it step by step. And so just a couple of weeks, I think it was 5 days ago. So I've been in 8 months and 5 days ago, guys. I'm at a little bit over about $203,000 in 8 months and 5 days, which is just unheard of, because it's crazy how you can use this business and this platform and develop high income skills that can teach you how to build a business the right way and be able to earn 6 figures, let alone multiple 6 figures in one calendar year. So I could say so much about this business, but the thing that I'm glad I didn't do was I didn't pass up on the posts that I saw, just like you guys are here, whoever invited you guys here. I encourage you guys not to be poor, which is something that a 7-figure earner told me years ago. He said, Daryl, you have to stop being poor, which basically means passing over opportunities repeatedly. A lot of people have been on these webinars a lot of times, and you're looking for a way out, whether it's you feel like the Lord sent it to you or whatever. And I'm here to tell you that this is it. The community is amazing. You're able to get free coaching and mentoring by people who have made 5, 6, and 7 figures inside the community for free. I tell people this all the time: 7-figure earners do not give free coaching, and you're able to get that inside the community. Just a step-by-step blueprint. If you follow it, you're going to learn high income skills for marketing, creating content, learning how to implement your story in your content to be relatable in your content, which is going to allow people to want to join you because they like you, know you, and trust you. And that's why people join people. They don't join programs. So I just encourage you guys, if you're on the fence, just get started, because everything that you're going to need to build a business the right way, automate it while you're just showing up for 2 hours a day, creating content, and let your business just do all the work for you guys. It's just life-changing for me and my family. Also, I want to throw this in there before I get off. Michelle, I can't remember if I said this the last time, but so my daughter's fixing to graduate. She's graduating early, and she's going to a university in Atlanta. It's a HBCU school called Clark University. And it's not cheap, but the first year, her first year is I'm able to pay for it, guys, full. And I'm just gonna say this: it's over 40 grand, and I'm gonna be able to write a check for that, cashier's check, and pay for that, all because of this business. I would have never been able to do that if I was still working in a job, welding, making $20-some an hour. I'm just not able to do that. So that's a blessing in itself of all the things, because I do this for my family. That's the main thing. And so I just wanted to share that, not to boast or brag, because I'm just an old country boy from the sticks. That's all I am. So I don't have any education. I just have a why on why I never want to work a job again and have to be away from my family and work 60, 70 hours a week and put myself in a position where I can be homeless again. I never want to be a part of that. And so I'm grateful for this program and Michelle and what she put together and how much she loves us and just blood, sweat, and tears every single day doing stuff to make sure that we're getting equipped with everything that we need to build this business the right way. So I just want to say thank you, Michelle, and thank all the other people who have made the income that they've made. And guys, if you just stay plugged in again, the sky is the limit, because this is a world that's going digital, and this is where you want to be, especially with where we're headed at. And we haven't even gotten started. I think we're only like 4.5 months in or something like that. So thank you, Michelle, for everything. And just want to say, guys, if just get started. That's all you need. The blueprint is it's all you need. It's going to equip you with everything that you need.
So I have a question. Some people in the comments have said, this sounds too good to be true. What would your response to that be?
Well, sometimes it can sound too good to be true and be true, and that's just what it is. Like, again, like when I joined this program on January the 15th, I said my goal was to make 100K by December the 31st. But again, you don't understand how powerful industry that makes over $1 billion. You don't understand how powerful that you're promoting programs that are in high demand that you're earning 100% commission on. And then the power of leveraging social media, a platform that brings in over 5 billion people. It's mind boggling. Like, my highest month so far is like almost 39 grand, guys. That was back here in May. And I have hit 5 figures since since May. I mean, since March. I've been hitting 5 figures because in February I had 8,000, and I was starting to come along. And since then, it's been it's been on an average of $20,000 to $26,000 every month, guys, as high as 38,000. So I mean, I'm just following and mastering the 2-hour workday, because that is how you're going to get traffic to interested people to your website who want to know what you're doing, guys. That's why we stress the 2-hour workday, because it is everything in this business. All you got to do is show up for 2 hours. If you do that and stay consistent and just don't reinvent the wheel, just follow everything, it's going to be hard for you not to have some type of success, you know. And that's just what I want to say.
So true. Love it. Thank you so much. And congratulations on being
Thank
able to do that for your daughter. That's why we do
Yes.
this. And for 200K in 8 months, that's amazing. So awesome. Well, you guys, I do have to bounce and get off and get on another Zoom. So we're not going to be able to do Q&A. Apologize about that. So just get back with the person that invited you. Just send them an email and they will reply back to that email. Okay. And they will get all your questions answered. Okay. They'll probably even create you a Loom video to answer your questions. But I look forward to working with you guys. There's an amazing training by Amy tomorrow inside our community. So you can get your business started right and jump on that training with her. So thanks everybody. I appreciate you guys. Have an awesome day.